Hello everyone, my name is Chef Harangad Singh. Just a little intro about me. I have worked with Taj Group of Hotels for good 8 years and I specialize in Middle Eastern cuisine and Indian cuisine. Uh, I have been part of Tresin Dubai and then I was corporate chef of Prankster and Prapra Prank, and currently I'm running my own outlet with the name Parat. So looking forward to uh, introduce a very creative recipe with cranberries. So the dish which I'll be doing is cranberry murgh potli pulao. So I'll be introducing you to the ingredients for the dish. So I have taken one whole chicken and we have made 3 different cuts to it. So this is chicken chunks of chicken breast. This is chicken leg deboned without spoiling the skin, and this is chicken mince, some mince sprigs, uh, fried crispy onions, ginger garlic paste, hunkered, fresh cream, butter salted, tomato chopped, onions, boiled rice, some cranberry juice, dried cranberries, cream cheese, red chili powder, some salt, cardamom powder, cumin powder, some crushed black pepper powder, mace, and fresh turmeric powder, some mustard oil and cooking oil. So this recipe we will be making in 3 steps, and the final step will be assembling. So first step is we will be marinating kebab, which will be topping out later. So for kebab marination, I have got some yogurt, hunkered. I'll be adding some hunkered. So we have got some ginger garlic paste. We will be adding some red chilies, some crushed pepper, and some salt. Give it a good mix. So we have some mustard oil. Okay, we'll keep the marination aside and make the stuffing of the kebab. So the kebab, what we are doing, the meaning of the kebab is, so we are calling it a potli kebab. Potli means a pouch. So what we have done here is, we have deboned the leg of chicken without spoiling the skin. So it has become like a pouch. To fill the stuffing in the pouch, I've got some chicken mince. So we'll be adding some oil and heat it to the pan. We'll add some oil. And we'll be adding some chicken mince. We'll add some salt. And crushed black pepper. So our mince is ready. So we will add this mince to the bowl. Okay, so our chicken mince is ready. We'll be adding some cream cheese to it. Some dried cranberries. And we'll just give it a good mix. So here our stuffing is ready. I've got some chicken thigh here. So what we have done here is, we have taken whole thigh and deboned it without spoiling the skin. So when we take out the bone, it becomes like a pouch. So we will be stuffing the chicken with the mince. and we will put it in the marination. Okay, so I have a baking tray. We will be uh, putting the chicken on the baking tray. Traditionally, we do these kebabs in tandoor, which is a clay oven. But you know, we are making this recipe a little user friendly, so we will be baking it in oven. So here we are just marinating the potlis, the stuffed potlis. So as I explained earlier, the potli means pouch, and we have marinated it nicely. We'll put some more marination on top, and this is ready to go to oven. So now we will be making the base of the pulao. So for that, we will heat the pan, add some oil to it. You know, in Indian cooking, we have to be little generous with the quantity of fat, oil, butter, or cream. So here I have got some chopped onions. We'll be adding it to the oil. So we will just ensure that we will cook it till an extent where it looks little transparent. So the masala which I am cooking, there are many names in Indian cuisine to it. We do call it a tawa masala also. We do call it a chopped masala because we are making it with chopped ingredients, and sometimes we also call it a kadhai masala. So while sauteing it, we can add some salt to it. It will allow onion to leave its moisture and cook little faster. So we can see the onion has come to a stage where the transparency is coming on the texture of the onions, and it has started to turn little brown. At this moment, we will be adding some ginger garlic paste to it and saute it a bit. Now is the moment we will be adding some spices to it. Half tablespoon turmeric and half tablespoon red chili. Some grounded cumin. So we have to ensure that the spices do not get burnt, otherwise it will turn little bitter. We'll add some water to it and chopped tomatoes. After we add chopped tomatoes, we will Put it on a medium heat, not too high, and allow it to cook. So meanwhile the masala is getting ready, we will sear the chicken for the masala. We'll add some oil. We've got some chicken cubes here. We will add some chicken cubes and sear it a bit. Just add some salt to it. We will sear it till that extent where the chicken gets a little browning layer on the top. So you can also use thigh, cut from the thigh, but here we are using it from the breast part of the chicken. Mostly supreme. At this point we can see the change in color. The caramelization is happening. So we will be adding some ginger garlic paste to it. And some cranberry juice. So we have to cook chicken in cranberry juice till a extent where it get little caramelized and it get well coated to the chicken. So basically that the tannin hint of cranberry will be infused in the chicken with the reduction. So the cranberries and cranberry juice, we are using this ingredient which has come from the US. So here our masala is almost ready, and I feel that the juice has been infused in a very well manner in the chicken. Now we'll be mixing it together. So generally when we make a chop masala, we kind of cook it till an extent where almost the quantity by reducing it gets half. But here we are making a pulao. So we feel that the onion and the tomatoes what we are cooking here should have a bite. So we have to cook it till an extent where you get that crunch. So our masala is almost ready. We'll be adding some cream to it. So the base of the pulao is ready. Just a hint of some crushed black pepper to finish it off, and some cardamom. So we have to be very careful with the cardamom when we use it in our cooking, because if you add it and cook it for a longer period of time, it will turn out to be a little bitter. And a pinch of mace powder. Okay, coming to the third step, we will be making a cranberry yakni pulao with cranberry juice and US cranberries. So I will just heat up the pan. We will be adding some cranberry juice to it. So for cranberry yakni pulao, we have got some boiled rice here. The best thing about this pulao is that, whatever leftover rice you have at your home, you can also make this recipe with that. So I can see the steam coming out of the juice. So we will be adding some butter to it. Rather, I will be very generous with the butter. So our kebab is getting ready in oven. Our masala, the base for the pulao is ready, and we will be topping it up with some cranberry yakni pulao. We will be putting just a hint of salt to it because the rice is very bland. We have simply boiled it without salt. So we can see the cranberry juice is boiling. Now we will be adding some rice to it. And some US cranberries. Some sprigs of mint. We'll give it a toss. Look how dried US cranberries are looking so good, and the color of the rice has turned into red because of the infusion of cranberry juice. So our cranberry yakni pulao is ready. Now comes the layering part, and uh, for layering we will be using a very traditional utensil called lagan. It is made with copper, and the biryanis in India is also done in the same utensil. So we can see the pulao is ready, and we will now layer it out. Okay, when we do biryani or a pulao, so we use lagan, a utensil made with copper. Now, uh, traditionally we layer it and we put it on tandoor, or we put it on a very slow heat on a stove gas. But here, because we have induction, so we will be putting it in oven. So dum, uh, we can also call it a pressure cooking method, in which the heat is infused from all the sides and it is cooked in a sealed environment. So we will layer it now. The first layering will be with the masala. And we will top it up with the pulao. We will put some butter on top. A layer of cream. some sprigs of mint, and we will seal it with aluminium foil. So our oven is set at 180 degree, and we'll be putting our lagan into the oven. So here our Potli kebab ready. You see what the nice curry topping on top of our pulao. So all our three elements ready. Our layering process is almost done. So we have taken it out of oven, and look at this, how fragrant this rice is. We'll be adding some brown onion on top of it, and now we will plate it. So we will layer it in the mold. Just give it a press. We'll top it up with the potli kebab. We'll add some cranberries, fresh mint on top, some onions, brown onion, and here our pulao is ready.